Hey guys, this is the tabletop on the Kahr 380, the P380. If you're familiar at all with the Kahr pistols, the line of Kahr pistols, you know that they have a reputation now. They've been out long enough, they've built up a reputation as being quality products. They come in a steel frame or a polymer frame, and they are designed and catering specifically to concealed carry needs. 9mm, 45s, 40s, all in a single stack formation, double action only, with a striker fired, with a fairly good trigger. And like I say, they had some bugs early on that were worked out. These are now regarded as reliable guns. You can see an external extractor here. And real clean lines. I mean, this thing, it's quality, it's sturdy. We're talking about the P380 in particular, so we're not going to talk about the other models, the variations or calibers of the Kahrs. Just this little 380. This is the smallest of the line that they have. In terms of external characteristics here, you know, this is what you see. Nothing special here. You know, striker fired. You got the plate back here. You got a dot-on-dot sight system. I'm not a big fan of 3-dot sights. Some of you know that. As far as I'm concerned, these could be black. For me, the front sight's critical. The front sight needs to be crisp, it needs to be visible at all the time. The back should be fuzzy anyway, so I don't care what it is. I just need a good open window right here in that slot. External extractor and trigger. Otherwise, you know, your controls on this gun are limited to a slide release and a mag release. You can get blued over the polymer, or I like the stainless over polymer. The trigger on it is a little long, but it breaks nice. Again, not bad. The reset's a little long, but when we start talking about true pocket pistols, you know, I don't get hung up on there having to be a great trigger or a great reset. On these pistols, we're talking about very close range type self-defense. And what that means is that minute trigger or target acquisition, minute movements of the front sight aren't critical in those situations for the application of this kind of defensive gun. So what that also means is that the trigger then becomes less critical. It's still a good quality. It comes in right at 15 ounces loaded for me. It shoots everything that I run through this accurately, reliably. You know, I don't talk about any gun unless I've had at least 100 rounds through it, and I don't consider it fully tested until 500. This gun right here, I'm at about 350 rounds with this particular gun, and I've not had any problems. In point of fact, this has become my daily deep concealed carry gun. It replaced the Ruger LCP that I'd previously carried. This comes across as being a little more stout, a little more substantial than the LCP. But when you go head to head in terms of dimensions and weight, it's not actually any bigger at all. But for me, it has been more reliable, more accurate, and it's a sturdy little gun, extremely well made. This is my new pocket gun, so I guess I'm kind of spilling the beans here relative to the series that I'm going to run on pocket 380s. But in comparing the Ruger LCP and this and the North American Arms and the SIG and the Walther and the Smith & Wesson Guardian, we're going to go down through that list. But for right now, this is my favorite. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.